Hi, I'm Dr. Yichao Chen. Today I'd like to present our recently published study. Oral neutron capsule therapy (BNCT) has emerged as a powerful modality for recurrent head and neck cancer, delivering high localized, high LET radiation through the boron-10 neutron capture reaction. But as accelerator-based systems expand access worldwide, a critical gap remains. How do we accurately predict oral mucositis, the most common dose-limiting toxicity of BNCT? Current practice relied on anatomical mucosal dose limits developed in the reactor era, limits that assumed broad distribution uniformly across the mucosa. Our study asked, is that assumption still valid in the modern era of PET-guided BNCT? We retrospectively analyzed fortified BNCT treatment sections for head and neck cancer, all delivered using the new PET accelerator-based BNCT system, a next-generation platform developed by New Borough Medical Group at Sharman Humanity Hospital. Prior to each treatment, patients underwent FBPA PET imaging, which reveals tracking heterogeneity in mucosal boron uptake, even in clinically normal tissue. We compared the four-dose population workflow, the conventional Finnish and Japanese homogeneous boron protocol, an anatomical heterogeneous workflow, and a novel uptake-defined workflow using a PET TPR threshold of 1.8 to isolate the functionally enriched mucosal subvalue and compute heterogeneous biological dose. Our central finding: amongst uptake-defined biological dose metrics, small subvalue dose range from D0.05 cubic centimeter to D0.3 cubic centimeter, consistent outperformed conventional anatomical workflow. Critically, NTCP thresholds were remarkably stable across this range of subvalue definition, with overlapping confidence interval and preserved dose toxicity ordering. This tells us the key driver of mucosal injury is not a single arbitrarily defined subvalue, but rather biological dose concentration within any small PET-enriched mucosal region. Amongst these metrics, the 0.05 cubic centimeter biological dose showed the steepest NTCP slope with an AUC of 0.765 and was therefore selected as a primary modeling endpoint. By contrast, the Finnish and Japanese anatomical maximum dose metrics show no meaningful correlation with clinical outcome, with Spearman p-value exceeding 0.16 across all comparisons. This reflects a fundamental limitation of fixed boron anatomical calculation. They are blind to the fine-scaled uptake gradient that actually drive mucosal injury. This finding directly challenged the traditional sixth-grade physical mucosal tolerance limit. In our cohort, several patients tolerance physical mucosal dose exceeding 6 to 7 grade without developing high-grade mucositis, suggesting this latency threshold may be overly conservative when PET-guided biological weighted subvalue metrics are used. Based on our NTCP model, maintaining uptake-defined small volume biological dose below approximately 12 to 50 grade equivalent was associated with substantially lower probability of severe mucositis, providing an initial quantitative benchmark for future prospective dose-constrained development. In summary, this study presents a PET-guided, biological-informed framework for mucosal risk assessment in accelerator-based BNCT and provides the first evidence that uptake-defined small-volume biological dose is a superior predictor of oral mucositis compared to the homogeneous anatomical workflow currently used in the clinical practice. We hope this will contribute to the development of evidence-based, patient-specific mucosal dose constraint for the modern BNCT era.